Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Mrrboss, and welcome to your very first C++ tutorial. So basically, if you're watching this video, then definitely I'm sure you're interested in learning some how to write code using C++. And also, I'm sure you're interested in computers and all those things. However, in this video, I'm going to be focusing, or in this tutorial rather, I'm going to be focusing on how to write code using C++. And if you feel like it is a language for you and you know what it is, then by all means, you are in the right place. However, if you feel like you don't know what C++ is and you can't even decide on whether it's a language for you or not, then worry not. In this video, I'm going to be telling you what C++ is. So C++ is a computer programming language which you can use to make computer games, computer programs, etc. So basically, to write C++, you basically need a certain environment. You can't just write C++ on any environment and expect things to just magically work. Of course, you can, because all you need to know is the syntax and all that. However, there are specific environments that you basically need to use, and the specific environments that you need to use for this are called IDEs. So an IDE is an integrated development environment. This is basically an environment where you are going to write your code. However, when you basically download a specific IDE, you need to include, you need to also download a compiler. So specific IDEs don't have a built-in compiler. So a compiler is basically is basically a program that translates code to a language that the computer understands. And what is that language that the computer understands? The language that the computer understands is binary, ones and zeros. So basically, a compiler will basically do its translation from basically basic English to ones and zeros that a computer can basically understand. And then from there, your code can make much more sense, and an output will be outputted in the window. All right. So basically, the first thing that we're going to do now is to basically download an IDE. Like I said, an IDE stands for integrated development environment. So you basically need to go to your Google Chrome. Once you go to your Google Chrome, you basically need to search CodeBlocks. I think you can see it's one of the search things, search history. It's one of the search histories. So you basically need to search CodeBlocks, and the first thing that you see, in this case, I think you can see it's already in purple, meaning that I once visited this and I once downloaded CodeBlocks. All right, so you click on that, you click on CodeBlocks, and then it's going to take you to this window basically. Just scroll down, and then you can see there's a bunch of things. So we have infrastructure, migration, we have forums and wiki migration, we have migration successful. We really don't care about all those things because we're here to download CodeBlocks. So you need to come to the left-hand side here. I think you can see where it says downloads. Click on that. And then once you click on that, you're basically gonna look for a part where it says, okay, so we can see here there is download binary release, there is download the source code, there is retrieve source code from the SVN. Well, we really don't care about the download the source code and retrieve the source code from the SVN. What we need to download is basically the download the binary release. So just click on download binary release, and then just wait for it to load. And then once you have clicked on that, it's going to take you to this window where you need to, where you can see, you can either download one for Windows XP, you can download one for Linux, one for Mac OS X. Okay, however, no worries, let's just look for the one that you basically want. So here you have to look for CodeBlocks, CodeBlocks 20 point something, the one with MinGW. So you just need to make sure that you look for the one with MinGW. And from what I'm seeing here, it is this one, the one with MinGW. And I think you can see that it's purple, meaning that I downloaded it before. Why am I downloading this one specifically? It's because this one comes with a built-in compiler. You know, I don't know if you remember, I told you that some of them come without a compiler, meaning that you basically need to download the compiler separately. This one comes with a built-in compiler, so you basically need to go to sourceforge.net. And then from there you can download your IDE. I'm not going to re-click on that because then I'm going to have another IDE downloaded onto my laptop, and that is going to really take much of my space. So once you have downloaded CodeBlocks, setting it up is very easy. You just click on it, and then from there just say yes to everything until eventually you have your CodeBlocks. So here I think you can see I have my CodeBlocks installed and everything is up and running. Once you have installed your CodeBlocks, if there's no icon that is appearing here on your screen, then you can simply go to search, and then you go to CodeBlocks, and then you can see that it's appearing here. And then you can either pin it to taskbar, you can pin it to start, you can do whatever you wish to do with it. And if you right click on your mouse, you can basically do the same thing, pin to start or pin to your taskbar, and then you will have your CodeBlocks appearing on your screen. All right, so basically that is the first thing that I wanted to explain to you. And in the next video, guys, I'm basically going to be opening CodeBlocks, and I'm going to be giving you a basic understanding of what you're going to be seeing on the first screen of CodeBlocks, and also how to log into it and kickstart everything. So yeah, watch my next tutorial if you're interested. Thank you, guys. See you in the next video.